Hello, my name is Colin Tate, and I'm the Executive of Operations. So with EMI, what we're proposing to do is use a corporate level cooperative strategy. With our strategy, we actually plan the future of EMI from the years 2020 to 2024. One of the first things that we're going to do, the first recommendation would be to cut physical sales of all CDs. So what this would do would free up capital that EMI will use to put into different funds. Although there is going to be some money lost in that first year, however, over the course of a 5-year period, the EMI will actually more than gain revenues in terms of what was lost in that first year. So what we plan to do is actually to push EMI from a physical CD sales to a more digital platform. With this being said, we're actually going to cooperate with other leading companies in different industries to be able to open up new lines of business and also to generate more revenue and more buzz for EMI as well as the artists that they have. For example, one of the things that EMI is recommended to do is actually with the current artists as well as new artists is actually to go in video production in terms of music videos for each of those artists that they sign as well as existing artists that they have. This will do a number of different things. For example, it'll be able to promote the artists through the video production as well as build hype and build in a larger fan base and be able to reinforce the fan base that those artists may currently have as well as the new artists that they'll potentially get. What we'll actually do is use the streaming services such as YouTube by partnering with them to be able to have the music videos displayed there. That will generate revenue for EMI that'll also have royalties paid out to the artist. Another recommendation that EMI will use is to actually go forth with a cooperative partnership with Netflix. Allowing to cooperate with Netflix will actually create a production, will actually use their production facilities to actually take a behind the scenes look at artists' lives and what it actually takes to be able to write a song, to be able to go into the studio, to produce the song, to master the song, to do the video production. So this will actually enhance the artist's fan base as well as bring in new fans, because fans will now be able to see an artist in a new light rather than, oh, it's hard to touch them on stage. Now they'll actually be able to see an in-depth look of their life. And right now, moving towards the future, more and more people want to see that. So with this being said, we do plan on moving EMI to be the leader in their particular music industry, to be able to take over with these recommendations as well as our other strategies to reinforce their position. And with this, by the year 2024, they will be much more profitable and have a better longevity in the year 2024. Thank you.
Hello, Dr. Jenny. How are you doing? My name is Arinza, the Chief Executive Officer for Research and Development, and I'll be giving a rundown on how we're going to be using our research and development and budget to drive the development in our company. So right now, we're trying to be the technology drivers in the industry. So we're trying to bring in new technology to the music business, and as we progress in my presentation, you will see the kind of technology we'll be bringing in. So after proper scanning of the music industry, we're able to discover the challenges this industry has been facing. So with our technology, we'll be solving these challenges. Some of these challenges are lack of transparency in the record sales and streaming services. This is one of the major problems the industry is facing. Another problem is the conflict of interest between the streaming services, the file sharing services, the record company, and artists. There's a lot of conflict of interest. So we want to solve this issue so that we can bring confidence in the music industry. And also there's unfair distribution of dividends. We've seen situations where artists are complaining that they don't receive their fair share of the music that they put out there. And another problem is the piracy issues. So with our technology, we'll be solving this issue. And from our research, we've discovered that distributed ledger technology, which is also known as blockchain technology, is going to solve these issues. So right now, we want to be the drivers of blockchain technology in the music industry. And also, we'll be investing in cloud computing. With this technology, we can be able to store our records by our own self, by ourselves, and in between the record and in between the cloud computing technology and the blockchain technology, we'll be embedding our app to the system so that we can be able to stream directly. In this process, we'll be able to cut out the middlemen in this business, and we're going to be the drivers. So some of the challenges our technology is going to be solving is there's going to be accurate documentation of the numbers of stream. It's going to increase the confidence. We're going to increase confidence in the record and company, and also it's going to improve distribution of music in all platforms. And it's going to protect the music. It's going to protect the copyright of the music. It's going to also eliminate high cost of publishing. So my next slide, I gave a kind of a pictorial diagram of the budget for this research and development. So in the first year, in 2020, we invested in about $367 million, and this investment is going to increase as the year go by. So with this investment, we want to achieve monopoly in the system with our technology. So by 2025, we're able to bring up a system that is kind of decentralized, by which artists can stream or sell music directly to fans with our blockchain technology. Thank you for listening.
Hello, Dr. Johnny. My name is Chase Broxton, and I am the Director of Administrative Services for EMI. One of the strategies that we have selected is to create a firm internet market for music with increased promotion online. We believe that this can be accomplished through a new internet downloading facility. This new internet downloading facility will allow the firm to expand its business to potential regions such as Japan. Japan is a high spot for us to consider, basically because of the high technological environment and also due to the high volume of American music which is streamed in Japan. This suggestion can provide new market share to EMI and facilitates an advanced medium for users to download. So what is our plan of action? Here's what we decide to do. First, we will create a data storage-based app on a self-hosted server. In this case, songs are uploaded into a reliable directory on the server. This server will be special and unique in a sense because it will be housed in one of the newly renovated locations. And it will be one of the most advanced technologies that are, or advanced servers that are available on the market right now. Next, we will create registration and authentication for consumers. Basically, when they're using the app, we want to make sure that our consumers are safe and that their data and their information will not be stolen from hackers or used in any way where it could potentially harm the client. Once we create a registration and authentication for them, next we will create a discovery and search option so that consumers can not only listen to their favorite songs, but they can also discover. A lot of people like to listen to music, but the statistics show that a lot of people like new music, things they've never heard before. So a search option will separate us from other people and generate people that actually want to use the app. Next, we will create a function for libraries and playlists. This is important because when people have downloads, they need a way that they can organize their music so that they can come to it in a later date. On the next step, we will allow social sharing for free advertising. So basically, we will let other social media networks use their icons on our application so that people can share with their friends and family and associates, which will in turn produce free advertising for the company. Next, we will give online and offline access to support users in non-online climates and international regions such as Japan, as mentioned before. And lastly, we will implement strategies to allow users to upload their music and the ability to customize their platform. This is important because each user will feel like they have their own space or their own identity when using the app. And to add to that, lastly, we will gain public performance rights nationally and internationally because we want to make sure that we can house and store music internationally and nationally. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Dr. Johnny Williams. My name is Rotimi Faramaye. I'm here to discuss the strategic focus of EMI business over a period of 5 years as it relates to the pro forma income statements that we earlier submitted. I will also discuss some strategic initiatives that will create competitive advantage as well as sustain accelerated revenue growth. As a company operating in an industry that is in its growth stage, EMI's strategic focus is to keep growing its market shares in the music business, sustain incremental revenue on a continual basis, and generate above average returns by creating values. In order to sustain the above strategic focus, EMI will need to apply a combination of business level strategy with some forms of strategic partnership. For business level strategy, EMI will keep creating branded differentiated product at relatively low cost. Product differentiations will be achieved by leveraging on technology. For instance, as from year 2020, EMI Music will create data storage based app on a self-hosted server at a cost of about $300 million. This will provide a unique bundles of products and services that customers will value highly. All artists will have the opportunity to upload their music on the platform directly. Customers will be able to stream directly on the platform using the app. This will make streaming income or revenue to increase at an accelerated rate. EMI will stimulate demands for its product by building consumer preference through flexible product offering. This will make customers to be able to prefer EMI products compared to that of other rivals. EMI will also be able to acquire or partner with some indies, i.e. the independents, in order to be able to grow the bucket of the numbers of artists that EMI has in its bucket. We believed that a combination of these strategic initiatives will translate to an 8% growth in revenue in year 2020, a 13% growth in revenue in year 2021, an 18% growth in revenue in year 2022, a 20% growth in revenue in year 2023, and a 24% growth in revenue in year 2024. On the overall analysis, profitability between year 2020 and year 2024 would have grown by 212%. Thank you.